What I'm going to be showing you today is how to start an AI side hustle and make $200 a day as a complete beginner. And the best part about this is it requires no prior marketing experience, no tech skills, and absolutely $0 to get started. And I'm being completely serious. I have no $9.97 webinar to push you to. I'm not going to charge you thousands of dollars like a lot of these gurus will do, because I know what it's like to get started from zero and to not have thousands of dollars to be able to fork up, to be able to actually get a side hustle up and running. And so if you want to get started with a side hustle completely for free, if you want a free step-by-step course that walks you through everything that you need to do, plus hop into a live boot camp where we help you get this entire business set up live on Zoom, all you got to do is smash the like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And I will shoot you over a private link so that you can get access to all of these freebies and bonuses and get started with this side hustle 100% for free. How this simple $200 a day AI side hustle works is we're going after small local business owners. So think like your local plumber or your local chiropractor or hair salon. And what we're gonna set up for them are simple AI solutions that take about 10 minutes to set up one time, so that we can get paid $300 to $500 per month per small local business owner that we sign on. And what we're going to be doing is actually modeling a billion-dollar software company called Podium. And what they do is they sell simple AI solutions to small local business owners. Exactly what we are going to go through and do. They were valued at $3 billion. And what they charge for these AI solutions that they fulfill for these small business owners is a $3.99 per month plan, a $5.99 per month plan, and a custom pricing, so a premium plan. Now you might look at this and think, I don't know how to start a billion-dollar software company. I don't know how to code. I can't hire expensive developers. Well, the good news is that what we're gonna do is actually white label a pre-built AI software, which means we get to put our own logo on the software. We get to connect our own domain and our own payment processor and resell this AI software as if it was our own and keep 100% of whatever it is that we charge. And so if we're charging $500 a month to these small business owners for this AI solution that we are going to be fulfilling for them, we get to take home $500 every single month. And because we can set this up for a small local business owner one time, that takes about 10 minutes, you can see how we can scale this to 10 clients, to 50 clients, to 100 clients, all paying you $300 to $500 per month per small local business owner. Now, the first step to finding a small local business owner is just heading over here to Google. And for this example, I looked up plumbing in Tampa, Florida. And so we could be looking up any kind of business in any area. And then we're just gonna scroll down here and we're gonna select more businesses. And so what I like to do is actually go about reaching out to these businesses in as many ways as possible. And so what I'll do is I'll go and click into one of their websites, and somewhere on their website, on almost every single one of these businesses pages, is a spot that has all of their social media profiles. And so I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be down here at the very bottom. Right here, they have their Facebook page and they have a Twitter account. And so what we can do is actually just click into their Facebook page and their Twitter account and just start to follow them, start to like a couple of their posts, and then we can send them a simple message. And what that message is that we're gonna be sending to these business owners is, I'll get you as many appointments as you want in 14 days with $0 in ads, or you pay nothing. And then we just ask them if they're interested. And so I'll send this message to them on Facebook, and then a day or two later, after I've messaged them, after I've liked some of their posts, followed them on their social media channels, then I can just give them a phone call and follow up about the message that I had sent them to see if they're interested. And so going about it this way, by reaching out to them on all of their social channels, maybe even sending them a message on their website, and then giving them a phone call, we are going to be very hard to ignore. And they're gonna see that with our persistence, that we really believe that we can help them. And so this is gonna be super powerful, understanding that it is better to reach out to 50 businesses in 4 or 5 different ways than to reach out to 100 businesses in just one way. And then once we get a business owner to express interest, all we have to do is send them to a simple pre-built website template so that they can go through and actually book a call with us. Here we are inside of the simple software, the simple AI software that we are going to use to onboard, to white label, that we can connect our own domain, logo, payment processor. And how we're gonna set them up is we're just gonna come down here to settings in the bottom left-hand corner, and then we're just gonna go to Conversation AI. And what we actually do inside of Conversation AI is we train this conversational bot to know everything about the business that we just signed up, so that if a customer or a lead messages into their website or their Facebook or Instagram accounts, or maybe they give a call and the business owner doesn't answer because they're busy, they're on the job, or they're getting phone calls after hours, we can actually take that missed call and turn it into a sales conversation via text and have this AI chatbot have a conversation with whoever called into the business, answer their questions, and then book them on the business owner's calendar. And so we're gonna set this up for the small business owner. It's super simple to go through and do. And how this works is we're just gonna wanna make sure that this is turned on to autopilot, and then we're gonna select the supported channels. And so I like to set it up so that it's working on all of these different, so Facebook, Instagram, the chat widget on their website. And then I'm gonna go ahead and click save right here. And then if we come in here to bot training, all we're gonna do is literally just paste the URL of the business that we just signed up. And so I'm gonna copy the URL of this website, paste it in right here, and then click on get data. And so now it's gonna take about 15 seconds to scan all of the pages on the website so that it knows everything about what kind of services they offer, or when they can book an appointment, or what their pricing is. And so all we have to do to train the AI bot is to give it this link right here. And then once that's done, we can come in here to bot trial and then just ask it a couple of questions just to make sure that it's answering questions in the way that the business owner would be happy with. And so what I'm doing in here is just asking a couple of questions. And if we like what the AI bot says, we can just give it a thumbs up. But if we don't love what it says, we can actually thumbs it down and edit the response so that when it gets asked a question similar to that in the future, it can answer with the updated response. What I love about this is it not only answers questions, but it has a job, and that job is to book these people on the business's calendar. And the very last thing that we need to do to set this local business owner up is to come in here to configure intents and just connect the AI chatbot to a specific calendar. And so in this case, it would be the business owner's calendar or one of their employees. All we're gonna do is make sure that a calendar right here is selected, and then we're gonna click on enable and we're gonna hit save. So I hope you're able to see how you can actually make $200 a day with this simple AI side hustle, even as a total beginner, and how you can actually find a small local business owner, how you can get them to say yes, and how you can actually set them up in 10 minutes with a simple AI solution that will allow you to get paid $300 to $500 per month, where you get to keep 100% of the profits. And so again, if you want to get access to the free live bootcamp, the free step-by-step course, plus a one-on-one kickoff call, drop a comment down below and subscribe to the channel, and I will shoot you over that private link so that you can get started with this entire side hustle and start working towards making your first $200 a day as a total beginner.